This is part 2 of LaFawnda eating breakfast. There was a brief interruption because I forgot to shut the door to keep Amy out. She was eating her breakfast. Inside, and so I did manage to get the bowl, and we distracted Amy outside and got LaFawnda inside. Then I forgot the other door was open, and Amy came around to try and get LaFawnda's breakfast again. So now Amy is secured inside. Both doors are closed. Good girl, LaFawnda. Good girl. But to demonstrate a couple of things, LaFawnda, I wish I had taken a good before shot, but mainly wanted to get her eating. Her sides were even with the hips and rear when we started, and you may have been able to see then that her tummy literally expands like a tick. Now this little piggy, who probably weighs all of 45 plus 45 pounds, I'd give it. This entire extra large dog bowl, I haven't measured, but I think it holds a gallon of water at least. She always sucks it down while she's eating. Okay, she's had a whole big bowl of food. Amy busted through again because I forgot again, but it took her a little while longer because she was licking out everything in her bowl. Okay, back to the water bowl and drinking. LaFawnda always takes down even with working on a full bowl of food, which is 1 cup of mini pig chow. She sucks down and takes in half of this water minimum. Today, it was full when we started, and she took down at least 2/3 of it, so a little more than average. So now she's walking around and her tummy is so full. But I do believe she's truly what is called a psychogenic water drinker. It happens in pigs and humans for a variety of reasons. So there's a bit of a differential diagnosis. A big start can be made on the diagnosis if you can get a urine sample and then do a test where you restrict the water. Not the purpose to go into the differential diagnosis and how you would go about that, but that would be a thing. And then she cannot pass by a water bowl or the piggy pools without taking a drink. This condition happens also in people for a variety of reasons. I'm hoping that it's because of her harsh early background. Her poor mom was an unspayed female in a rural backyard type situation who got pregnant by a feral boar. Please spay and neuter your pets, people, so these accidents don't happen. This is a lovely accident, but her mother was starved during the pregnancy. It was winter, and fortunately a good Samaritan, Tricia, saw her and was able to find Allison of Dallas Mini Pig, affiliated with the Pig Placement Network. Allison is a superwoman and a pig whisperer, and she's great with people, and she reasoned with these people, and bit by bit, okay, you can see this is one of the consequences of psychogenic water drinking, and that is the frequent urination. So LaFawnda has also gotten the moniker Tinkler Sprinkler, and she has just gotten old enough where her bladder control is reliable. It was very difficult to deal with before, and she was difficult to pick up on signs. Most pigs will not soil. They catch on real quickly and have had the benefit of Mama Pig to tell them you don't potty anywhere near your sleeping or eating area. And they generally choose a specific spot. You can reinforce this with treats and verbal praise and getting them to associate it with commands, requests like outside, and then potty, piggy business, and they have a tremendous vocabulary. They learn everything pretty much that you're saying, and a lot has to do with your tone of voice. I've seen a lot of videos of piggy parents, and really listen to yourself. Is that how you talk to your kids? Probably some of the time when you're at your wit's end of your rope with them. But you can see she's responding even to my voice and what I'm trying to use a pleasant tone. Right, LaFawndy Lawandi? Good girl, LaFawnda. But make it a positive experience from your voice to the treat reward. She learned very quickly that tinkle tinkle in my presence meant a reward with treats. Right, Fondy? Good girl. She especially knows tinkle tinkle. And she seems to have some problem differentiating between outside and inside. So if, and when she has an accident, she's tending to, if it's inside, she will select a mat, which is fortunate because all the mats that we have can be laundered. We did have to send some rugs out to be professionally cleaned. And then she had to learn to ask to go out. She would come to me with very, very soft, subtle grunts, and you almost have to set your watch, since she does drink so much water. By an hour, hour and a half at most, and if she comes and finds you and gives any kind of little grunt, your first reaction has to be to get her outside, which is really easy with treats, and tell her big girls go outside, and that's a good thing because we're going to go outside. We're going to do our piggy business or potty, and oh, she sees Sister Amy, and then praise her when she tinkles. She gets one plain mini shredded wheat, and they think that's as good as anything. In fact, that's their preferred healthy snack. Mini shredded wheat with added bran, no added sugar, ton of fiber, no added salt. Unlike Cheerios, read the ingredients. That sugar adds up, and the pigs just do not need that. Other simple reinforcement. Some people like a clicker. I find I have my hands too full to have a clicker and be managing treat rewards for 2 pigs at once. And so I often do as I would with horses and use my voice as well to create somewhat of a clicking sound by either okay, and this is a very juicy area she's surveying, but you can see that she came closer and closer to me, and I also use the command closer. Good girl, Amy, closer. Closer, closer, Amy, 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 closer, Amy, Amy, closer. Good girl, touch, good girl. All positive reinforcement, and Amy's, of course, older, and she knows that command. She knows closer, 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 touch, and she knows, that's right, Amy. She knows back, 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 and then sit, or sitting pretty. Right, Fondy? You've learned all that. Say it was a little harder with Amy, who's big sister Batinsky, always trying to get my treats and my dinners. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. The other commands use potty, and another good one is to reinforce where they've gone and say, or if they're about to go, say, good spot, tinkle, tinkle, or piggy poop, piggy tinkle. And LaFawnda also knows when we go outside to the specific area. She's never soiled inside with a poopy, but only tinkle, because that's what she has problems with all the water drinking, is frequent urination. And she is almost better than Amy. Amy is a great actress. She knows to go to the spot, and she will do fake out tinkles and poopies to get extra treats. She will walk away from you, go to a spot, hesitate, and do a semi squat, not a full squat, and then come back to you for another treat. And she hasn't really done her tinkle or poopy business. So, but LaFawnda will do her tinkle always first, because that's what she has to go for. What are you doing? Being a pig? Being a pig? Being a rooter snooter? Being a rooter snooter? Being a rooter snooter? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, it cannot be good. That good there. Okay, let's try and replace that. Whoops! You're a funny. I missed a pretty spin. Whoops. 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 That was funny. That was funny. I don't want to reinforce that behavior but she's in a playful mood. You can see her tail. I don't want to reinforce that when I step closer to her that she steps back from me. I always want to make it positive and come, yes, closer and touch. Good girl. Good girl. So she was satisfied with the verbal praise reward there. Let's see if we can catch a spin by just simply replacing her divot so she backs away from this area in the grass. No, she's holding out for a treat now. Okay, Fondy. Okay, Fondy. LaFawnda Louise. Anyway, she's made tremendous progress since she's been here. She now has regular, I think we've almost gone a week with a dry bed at night. I've started leaving the crates open. They're happier that way. And then if I have to get up every 2 hours when I hear LaFawnda calling to ask to go out, and now she knows to go to the door, and she'll get out herself, and she will continue calling, and even a little louder now to make sure she rouses us, and she gets us to go out and go with her, because that means treats. And if it's real inconvenient, I can just throw treats out on the grass from the door for them, and then they will go then and play a game of find the treats, broadcast in the grass or on the porch, and go do their business, and then come back in and get back in their beds with the open door crate policy, and they do fine. The only time they need to be in there and secured is when we are away, and we don't want them to get in trouble if there are people working in the yard that might leave the gate accidentally open, and they might get out, or they do act out if they can't find us. They love looking for their human herd and finding us to engage us in activities, or looking for treats. A lot of time they just want to play with you. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. That's right. That's right. Such good girls. Such good girls. Such good girls. Anyway, the psychogenic water drinking is a very real thing in piglets and pigs, and certainly is in humans, and I believe I've even seen other cases described in other animals. I think there was a sheep and a goat, and so various reasons that your vet can help you sort out the potty training. The other thing I could do would be to take up water bowls, similar to what you would do with a child. Just remove all the sources of water bowls. That'll be easier in the winter when they require less water intake and it's cold. We'll probably have the piggy pools mostly put up. Maybe just keep one out, and that would need to all be emptied at night and put up so that they can't sneak any water every pass by a water source. Sometimes the psychogenic water drinking can be so severe that it's called pathologic water drinking, and in those cases the animals or people have so much water intake that the sodium levels in the blood drop very, very low. That's called hyponatremia, and can result in seizures. Needless to say, can be very, very serious. So that definitely needs to be addressed, and it's something that we'll need to keep monitored. Alrighty, signing off now. Oh, look at Amy. Amy's interacting with the squirrel. Look at Amy. They have discovered that Mr. Squirrel has been hiding nuts around, not just acorns. We have a pecan tree and a black walnut tree, and they have found a lot of his hiding places. Amy's still on watch. She is an excellent watch pig, guard pig, and she watches if there's a car or anything going on around. She comes and lets me, okay, Mr. Squirrel is venturing back because Amy is getting in his nuts. That's what he's trying to stash away for winter, and they have sorted them all out with their snooters. Oh, he's upset. He's upset. Sorry, this Zoom function is not very smooth, but that was funny. He came over and challenged Amy because she was near his stash of nuts. Anyway, they have been having an especially good time because they have discovered he has placed nuts all over the yard, and they just use their snooters and search them out, and they have found pecans and black walnuts, and I could not believe it. One day Amy actually cracked a black walnut in her jaws and was enjoying it. Very tasty. Okay, I think he thinks there may be some food in that bucket. Nope, he's trying to either retrieve something or put something. Oh, look at LaFawnda's. LaFawnda's after him now. Oh, retreated back up the tree. I missed that. That was funny. They both went up to. Okay, I'm going to have to stop the video because I have a new SD card on the way, but with these girls I'm doing more and more videos, so two topics today: psychogenic water drinking and initial evaluation of frequent urination and difficulty potty training in a young pig, with Amy Brindlebritches and LaFawnda. Breakfast and a little bit after. And then a bonus feature, Amy and LaFawnda with Mr. Squirrel and his nut stash. Okie dokie. Signing off. Let me try and zoom out. Hopefully that was a little smoother.